Hey, we're going to be discussing the legendary Atomic Princess. Recently, I finished the MVP book. If you guys watch part one of Injustice 2, you'll hear me talking to myself and shit like that. That was when I was writing the 6th gen chapter. Took me like 2 weeks to do it. I think it has like 85 pages or something like that. So that's done. Now I just gotta save up for a laptop. My friend Joshua was suggesting that I get a computer, not a laptop. It would be a lot easier to like write the stuff, but I type pretty fast. So now the MVP book's gone to phase 2 where I gotta write the good copy now, print it out, get the banner and all that shit. Not the banner, but like the book cover and stuff like that, so it's gonna look sick. I'm trying to think on whether I should have the book cover of like a picture of, you see the first cap, you see me, you see the third cap, you see the fourth cap, and we're all like on the face of the book since we're the four caps. I don't know if I want to do that, but since the chapter ends at 6th gen, which is Road to Lowe's last gen, I think I should have a picture of Edward, me, Troy, and Nathan, the third cap. So we'll see. Now, I didn't want to re-download WWE like MVP, like wrestle like John Cena or something like that. So I'm probably just gonna put on like matches where it's like teams that I made in Naruto facing what do you call it? Like computers. So we're gonna do that. I'm very excited for this book, man. I'm truly blessed. Okay, good. Like, I'm truly blessed. So let's get it started. Fuck, I haven't fucked it before I do it again because I finished this in August. So let's just get this started. First, before I start this, I gotta make sure that the computer is facing the other computer and then start this whole thing. Because I think Atomic Princess is one of the greatest players I have ever laid eyes on in COD. And you guys are gonna find out all about that shit. Computer versus computer. Like, before I click the make the teams, just understand that, like, yes, I'm the founder of MVP. Even when I was 14 and I was building MVP, I said to myself, I don't want MVP to be all about races. God damn it, I can name a whole fucking list of people that have done so much things to make MVP what it is now. So they've contributed a lot. I really want more female COD players to join the fam and really make a name for themselves, kind of like what Atomic Princess did. Normally, from what I see with girls when they join clans, is like guys try to hit on them and like, think that they're girls, but not think of them as like a person or like a gamer. Atomic Princess went through that, and then everybody saw her as like, one of the guys, anytime there's like a clan war, they tell her to get on, and everything was just great. So let me make okay, so this was my first ever team with Shisui, Nimato, and Hanzo. This is one of my newest teams with Itachi, Sasuke, and Madara. If you don't know who Naruto is, I think even if you've never watched Naruto, you know who Sasuke is. Itachi is his brother. Madara is like an Uchiha from like when he battled the first Hokage, right? One of my powerful teams here. I'll put him up against my second best team. Well, not really my second best team. It's just a team I like. Kakashi, Guy, and Toby. So let's do it. I'm just gonna pick random here. My controller's dying. I gotta get on Black Ops 4. So let's start the chapter. So I wrote this Sunday, August 26, 2018. The title is called Atomic Princess's Journey on Becoming the 9th Lieutenant of MVP's 5th generation, including the MVP Special Task Force. Okay. Atomic Princess is MVP's most magnificent player, meaning you think they are extremely good, beautiful, or impressive. Explaining the legendary Atomic Princess is like envisioning the greatest female COD player you've ever seen, then struggle to muster the courage asking this individual to join MVP. Because Cheesemo always envisioned a first ever female lieutenant. Atomic Princess had true talent and knowledge about COD, a lot more than the previous 8 lieutenants before her lacked in 5th generation. She was always willing to give advice on improving in Call of Duty, especially with personal life issues. At first, several MVP members tried hitting on her or dating her, thinking that she's an average girl gamer, playing with everyone. Unfortunately, Atomic Princess was kind-hearted towards everyone, but she proved that she wasn't an MVP for a boyfriend. She joined to improve in Call of Duty and have fun winning with the family. In a short period of time, the guys enjoyed playing against or alongside Atomic Princess, whose real name is Kenzie. Atomic Princess never created issues with anybody or talked trash, even though she was in the trash-talking era of 5th generation. Her tale of becoming the first female lieutenant, along with being selected in the MVP Special Task Force, is a story of ambition and determination. Furthermore, Cheesemo inspired her with tales of the first girl to join MVP's 3rd generation back in 2013, along with Cheesemo's duo partner WWFS and teacher Edward, the first captain. Cheesemo explained daily how her generation acts and why they act that way. The reason how one or several bad habits can impact the new generation's personalities. Atomic Princess always enjoyed the stories Cheesemo told her, but her beginnings in MVP were great. She had a tendency to be shy talking on the mic to others. Also, Kenzie was worried when Cheesemo asked her to play in her first clan war. So let me take you back to her origin in MVP, because her tale isn't over. It is just beginning. On May 20th, 2016, Cheesemo was playing SND on the map Raid, where he encountered Atomic Princess. Before the match started, Cheesemo noticed that Princess had the highest kills in the lobby. He instantly started to get cheese mode. Sorry guys. When I say cheese mode, or when I said that shit back in the day, that's what I get like pumped, like cheese mode. Like that's like when I gotta go 1000, right? Anyways, where was I? Cheese mode, where is that? Okay, so once the match started on Plaza, Cheesemo was giving his team motivation to win. So he rushed right side, killing 5 people. On the other hand, Atomic Princess killed 5 people on Cheesemo's team. Once she did that, Cheese realized that this girl isn't a force to be reckoned with. So Cheesemo planted the bomb at A, waiting for her to defuse it. But Princess didn't defuse the bomb because she was off streaks. During the second round, Atomic Princess got a double kill with her Hunter Killer. Then she killed a guy pushing middle, getting orbital V-set and lightning strike. Give me a second, guys. I gotta remember where I was. Orbital V-set, lightning strike. Okay, select character. That was a good fight. I didn't even see the whole fucking match because I was reading. Ross needs help with something. I wonder if he has Black Ops 4 downloaded. Okay, let me do this quick. Who fucking won? Okay, so they won, so you'll see them again. Now let's put them against Naruto, Sasuke, and yeah. Random. Okay. The second captain was loving this lobby and played at 100%. Plus, he pushed right side, killing 2 guys camping on the roof in their spawn. Then Atomic Princess planted the bomb at B in the disco room. So Cheesemo flanked from behind, killing Princess and defused the bomb. During the third round, Cheesemo called in his stealth chopper, escort drone, and counter UAV, which killed 4 people on Princess's team. Furthermore, when Cheesemo planted a bomb outside, Atomic Princess called in her lightning strike, killing 4 people on Cheesemo's team. So Cheesemo's last teammate died rushing towards Princess's teammate. Then Cheesemo got killed by Princess over head glitch near the bomb. Therefore, the score was 3-1. Princess called in her orbital V-set, making her team get kills. But Cheesemo told his team to blow it up, which they did. Then both teams had 4 players, and Cheesemo managed to kill Princess again, which made his team confident enough to kill the 2 other guys, and Cheese got final kill. Furthermore, Cheesemo decided to stay in the lobby to see how talented Atomic Princess is in S&D. So the next match was Plaza again, and Cheese took out his sniper. During the second round, Atomic Princess took out her sniper rifle and put in work. Cheesemo felt like they had the same competitive instinct in objective games. So throughout the match, Black Cheesemo really wanted her to add him as a friend. Also because he had 19 kills, no deaths. Next page. And she had 19 kills. Therefore, once again, the second captain was victorious. Again. And Atomic Princess added Cheesemo as a friend. After the match, Cheesemo wanted to play one more game on Hijack against Atomic Princess. So he changed his score streaks to counter UAV, lightning strike, and sentry gun. In the beginning of the match, Atomic Princess, whose name is Kenzie, was destroying Cheesemo's team like no tomorrow. Also, Kenzie used her Scar H, completely dropping Cheesemo's teammates like they were recruit bots. But Cheesemo kept sniping like a mad dog. So the score was 3-3. Kenzie's team killed all Cheesemo's teammates. The second cap was alone against 5 players, including Kenzie. Therefore, Kenzie planted the A-bomb in the middle of the map to lure Cheesemo out of hiding into the middle. Then Cheesemo called in counter UAV and lightning strike, killing 4 people, including Kenzie. Then killed the last guy left side of the map with a pistol and rushed to defuse the bomb. After the match, Cheesemo left the lobby and a couple days later asked Atomic Princess if she wanted to join MVP. Once Atomic Princess joined MVP, Cheesemo felt like he hit the jackpot. Plus, Kenzie reminded Cheesemo of Glory, who was the first girl to join MVP in 2013. Furthermore, the second captain loved Kenzie's determination to get the highest kills in the lobby. Also, Cheesemo knew that Kenzie was going to make MVP history, becoming the first female lieutenant one day. The last day of May, Kenzie wanted to do her 1v1 debut against Cheesemo. So the founder of MVP got online and was ready for round 2. Before the match started, Cheesemo said, "I'm so Cheesemo'd right now. So Kenzie, do you want to do snipers or any guns?" Kenzie stated, "Let's do both." So Cheesemo said, "Make your classes, cause we're gonna do any guns." In the beginning of the match, Cheesemo used the MSNC with quick draw, stock, and FMJ. Also, his secondary was a shotgun, which is the first captain's class. During the beginning, Cheesemo stayed mostly in the middle of Nuketown. He turned up his mic hearing Kenzie's footsteps, killing her in the process. Then Kenzie realized Cheesemo had no range, so she took out her Scar H to create an advantage for herself. God damn these fucking pages, man. Thank you. Killing Cheesemo a couple times throughout the beginning. Once Cheesemo reached 10 kills, he took out his Scar H with Quick Draw, Stock, and FMJ, which is the third captain's gun. He played like his former captains to give him an advantage. Furthermore, Cheesemo dropped Counter UAV and Sentry Gun, which he placed in the middle of the map, giving his student a disadvantage. Then, Cheesemo dropped Stealth Chopper, but Kenzie didn't quit. Instead, she stayed indoors, killing Cheese several times, dropping her own Counter UAV. Therefore, Cheesemo took out his Type 25 with Reflect Sight, Stock, and FMJ, beating Kenzie 30-21. Okay, hold on. Wow, my guy team is kicking ass, mate. Where was I? Okay. Holy fuck, man. Can these guys be beaten at all? Like, shit. Okay, let me put them up against one of my best teams here. See what's gonna happen. Fight here. Alright, so where was I? Right, beating Kenzie 30-21. After the match, Cheesemo said, "Not bad, Kenzie, very good. Okay, pull out your sniper, but I hope you're ready to face the first elite of MVS." In the beginning of the match, Kenzie killed Cheesemo 5 times, but instead of Cheesemo getting angry, he got excited. So he started spawn trapping Kenzie with his ground game pattern. Then Kenzie realized beating Cheesemo was tough. Also, Cheesemo and Kenzie killed each other spontaneously throughout the match 6 times. Plus, both their accuracy timing was a split second. During the middle of the match, Kenzie started to head glitch over green car in the middle of the map, killing Cheesemo several times, taking the lead. The second cap started to think of a strategy to beat Kenzie, but since the match was fast-paced, he had no time to think. Therefore, the score was tied 29-29, and Cheesemo waited in the middle of the map, head glitched behind the green car, killed Kenzie, and won again. In the months between June and July of 2016, Kenzie's Cheesemo training began. At first, she was worried about messing up, but Cheesemo motivated her to give it her all. Cheesemo said, "Welcome to Cheesemo training." Welcome to Cheesemo training, Kenzie. Today you will be mastering all the previous 4 generation strategies. Kenzie said, "Okay, Momo, but explain the strategies, cause I don't know them." Cheesemo said first gen were taught to play unpredictable by taking the sides of the map and spawn trapping by flanking behind people. Second gen were taught Kenzie to camp, hold down any area of the map, forcing their opponents to rush them. Due to this tactic, allowed second gen to become the best spawn trappers in MVP history. Kenzie stated, "Holy smokes." Then Cheesemo continues saying, third gen were taught to flank in pairs around the map, using tacticals and lethals to their advantage. Finally, the current strongest gen in MVP, 4th gen strat, is a combination of all 3 gen strategies in one game. Your generation strategy is pacing yourselves, using stock, and controlling the spawns in 1v1s. Today, I'll teach you how to combine both first and second gen strategy up against 9 hardened bots. Kenzie said, "I'm ready, Momo," while laughing. So the match started. Atomic Princess rushed out in the middle with her Scar H. She got several kills, but kept getting taken down once she reloaded. Cheesemo told her to let the bots come to her, and on the other hand, hold down an area. Kenzie tried and tried again, but couldn't pull off the second gen combination. So, after a few demonstrations from Cheesemo, she finally got it. During her first match, she won 75-36, but in her second attempt, Kenzie camped upstairs, killing the bots from the window. Then got her streaks downstairs, aiming far right in blue garage and left side blue house. Kenzie dropped K9 unit, swarm, and stealth chopper. Furthermore, Cheesemo thought she did great, dropping her streaks 2 times, beating the bot 75-9. But it wasn't enough. The next day, Cheesemo contacted Rambo the Great, the first lieutenant of 5th generation. Rambo said, "What's up, Cheesemo? You told me yesterday that you wanted me to teach someone second gen strat." Cheeto said, "That's correct, Mr. Rambo. See, Kenzie is shy to talk to others in MVP on the mic, except me and Jabbar. Now, the main reason I contacted you was because everyone in MVP knows that when it comes to second and third gen strat, you're the best. So show Kenzie some of your light machine gun classes." Rambo showed Kenzie how to spawn trap from both windows on Nuketown 2025 without leaving the upstairs. Rambo told Kenzie to leap on the ledge of the window, allowing a clear view of the orange house garage. Then Rambo explained when using a light machine gun, you want to spray. Kenzie found the courage to speak to Rambo the Great, figuring out what attachments to use on the MK81, or is it the MK41? I can't fucking remember. Rambo said, "Put FMJ, stock, and reflect sight." Kenzie said, "Okay, what else?" Rambo said, "Make your secondary a Scorpion submachine gun. Your perks, put flap jacket, hardline, and lethals, put C4." Okay, hold on. Neji, holy fuck. Yeah, my team won. Okay. I knew they were gonna win. How about we see this? How about we see Minato and his students, 6 Hokage Kakashi. And fuck. I gotta do Obito first. Hokage first. Okay, let me do this one. Okay, so back to the book. Hardline and Lethals put C4. So therefore, they both did Ultra Cheesemo training on Nuketown against veteran bots. Kenzie got more kills than Rambo, and they beat the bots 1,000 to 30. After completing Ultra Cheesemo training on Nuketown 2025 with Rambo, she completely mastered first and second gen strategy. The next day during mid-June, Cheesemo contacted Fragile Blades, the 4th lieutenant of 5th gen, to teach Kenzie how to wallbang. Fragile joined saying, "Sup, Cheesemo, you wanted me to train someone in sniping?" Cheesemo said, "Yes, this is Kenzie. She's a little shy to talk to people." Fragile said she doesn't have to be afraid of me. So Cheesemo suggested they 1v1 before the lesson. In the beginning of the match, Fragile played at 70%, just seeing how good Kenzie is. But Kenzie got most of her kills head glitching or through ground game. After a while, Fragile started to spawn trap Kenzie, which beating her 30 to 25. Cheesemo wanted to push Kenzie to her limits. Once the match came to a close, Fragile showed Kenzie how to hit a 6-kill spawn trap. Kenzie figured out quickly, then defeating Fragile. What? Fragile showed Kenzie how to hit a 6-kill spawn trap. Kenzie figured it out quickly, then defeated Fragile after her training session, 30 to 29. A few days later, Cheesemo wanted to continue any guns with Kenzie, but before starting 4th gen strat, Cheesemo contacted WWFS, the original lieutenant, to assist him. WWE always found ways to make Kenzie laugh by arguing with Troy over several things, but Cheesemo wanted them to 1v1 in gun game. Cheesemo explained many times that back in 1st gen, Jabbar was the best at gun game, plus how thanks to gun game allowed him to come up with 1st gen strat. During their 1v1, Jabbar had a quick lead. Kenzie was getting frustrated figuring out Jabbar, aka WWEFS's strategy. Throughout the match, Kenzie got a few kills, but once she noticed Jabbar on his knives, she started running away for 7 minutes. Everyone was laughing. WWE got a kill a few times, which got Kenzie on her knives. Oh, he got killed a few times, which got Kenzie on her knives. But Jabbar killed her far left of Orange House. After the match, Cheesemo told him to go again. WWE said, "Why, Troy?" She said, "It's a best 2 out of 3, Jujubaba." Kenzie started laughing, and the match began. During the game, Kenzie demonstrated first-gen strat a little better than the creator of that strategy. They both still had a fun match. Jabbar caught up, but Kenzie... Whoa. Jabbar caught up, but Kenzie knifed him back to the rocket launcher, therefore beating WWE at gun game. Then she felt confident enough to... Troy said, "Let's start with to one." So much people are asking me to get on COD right now, but this is more important. I don't give a rat's ass. After this, then I play COD. Fuck, I can't believe they beat one of my best teams. Okay. How about they face... You know, I always saw the first Hokage and the second Hokage kind of like the first and second and third captain of MVP, so it's gonna be awesome. Okay, so where was I? Troy said, "Let's start the training." Huh? Where was I? Therefore beating Jabbar. Okay. Therefore beating WWE at gun game. Then she felt confident enough to face Cheesemo. Troy said, "Let's start the training." WWE said, "I know you're not..." Oh, okay, I get it right now. So Troy said, "Let's start the training." WWE said, "I know you're not making excuses, Blue Brathwaite." So Cheesemo started the match, and Kenzie was focused on beating Cheesemo for her first time. In the beginning of the match, Cheesemo got a quick lead to his submachine gun. Kenzie started to take her time, which threw Cheesemo off guard. Then they started killing each other back and forth, but Cheesemo couldn't let his student win, so Kenzie was at her knife. Cheesemo shot a RPG and missed. He reloaded and shot the car, killing Kenzie. Soon afterwards, Cheesemo knifed Kenzie. During the end of the match, Kenzie got her knife back, but missed her attempt to kill Cheesemo, which allowed Cheese to win. Then, Kenzie did Cheesemo training trying to master 4th gen strat, but she did it on hijack using all 3 gens in one match, dropping her streaks, therefore beating the veteran bot 75-5. She finally understood how to use any generation strat depending on the opponents and circumstances. Now, in 1 week, Atomic Princess made MVP history by completing Cheesemo and Ultra Cheesemo training on every map in Black Ops 2. She holds the second fastest time frame of completing Cheesemo training, right underneath Breezy, the 9th lieutenant of 4th gen, that completed it in 1 day. Several weeks later, in the months of July, Kenzie noticed tons of new members joining MVP like Native 4 Coyote, Dojo Mo, Nick 2020, Frostmago, Gorilla, Polo Baby, Chronic Fierce, Drop Dead Please, Dweezy 28, and I'm Dominican State join MVP's 5th generation. In between the months of August and September, Atomic Princess became one of the best players in MVP's 5th generation. During August, Spartan, who used to be in MVP's 5th gen, wanted to do a clan war. Now, Spartan didn't have a grudge against MVP. He just wanted to see if his clan could stand toe-to-toe with MVP. Now Spartan had 8 guys, so Cheesemo called Rambo the Great, Atomic Princess, Fragile Blades, Breezy, Defend My Honor, King Hydro, and Young Prince. Now usually when there was a clan war, Black Ops 2 wise, MVP always won. So Cheesemo wanted Kenzie to be a part of her first clan war. Before the match started, everyone was motivating Kenzie to put on her mic for the first time. So surprisingly, she spoke, and everyone got even more excited. During the S&D match, Kenzie, Cheesemo, and Breezy had the most kills, but everyone in MVP did really good. Therefore, we beat them 12-4 in S&D. Then everyone told Kenzie she did a great job. After this day, Kenzie was never shy to talk on the mic again. During late August, Chocolate made his debut in MVP's 5th generation. Throughout the months, Kenzie was noticing how talented Chocolate plays. The second captain, Black Cheezo, asked Kenzie on her opinion of Chocolate's potential, because we usually always talked about MVP's future together. Atomic Princess stated, Chocolate is an incredible player that could one day surpass the previous 3 captains. I also feel that he has the potential to become a lieutenant of 5th generation Cheesemo. The second captain of MVP stated, I'm surprised you're so aware of his talents, Kenzie, but I also believe that he can make lieutenant too. He only has to beat me to prove it. Therefore, throughout the whole months of September and October, Kenzie played with Chocolate along with all the new 5th gen members, explaining MVP's history. After October, 95% of MVP... Who the fuck won? Oh shit. Okay, let me pause it there on the chapter. So I'm at after October. Ah, the Hokage won, huh? Not bad. Let's put them up against my my main team. Let's see who'd win. The Hokage, huh? Okay, so where am I? Okay, after October, 95% of MVP finally got PS4, except Atomic Princess, Chocolate, Young Prince, Jordan Knight, and Frost Mago. Cheezo managed to keep contact with everyone still on PS3, including Kenzie. But after a while of playing Black Ops 2 without a majority of MVP not online, Atomic Princess took a 7th-month break of Call of Duty as a whole. But since she was in the MVP chat on Facebook, allowed her to keep in contact with everyone. On March 23rd, 2017, in the era of early 6th generation, was MVP's darkest day of the Royal Diamond Coup. Unfortunately, Atomic Princess witnessed firsthand in the MVP chat on Facebook when Diamond started lashing out towards MVP about how he's the best. Furthermore, Diamond started talking shit about MVP, all because of a conversation he had with WWE. Kenzie quickly tried to de-escalate the situation. Sadly, her efforts failed as Diamond called her a bitch. A few people in MVP got confused with his anger towards the family when his main issue was with WWE's jokingly statement about a girl. By the end of the day, Cheesemo removed Diamond and Defend My Honor from the MVP chat. Then Diamond left MVP and influenced Defend My Honor along with Suicidal Leader to leave MVP. Several weeks later, Cheesemo contacted Kenzie from Facebook Messenger, explaining a new unit in MVP that specializes in resolving conflicts. Kenzie said, "What is this new unit, Troy?" Cheesemo said, "It's called the MVP Special Task Force, which is why I called, because I'm promoting you to the task force. The reason why is because you always try to resolve conflicts in MVP. Plus, you always give great advice to everyone in MVP with life issues." Kenzie said, "Sure." If there's anything I can do to help make MVP a more positive place for the future members, I'm down. On May 26, 2017, in the era of mid-6th generation, Cheesemo contacted Kenzie again, but this time was a different promotion. Cheesemo said, "Kenzie, thanks for picking up. Throughout your MVP career, you beat me in sniping, beat Diamond in any guns, became the first female in task force. But as of today, you're being promoted to the 9th lieutenant of MVP's 5th generation." Kenzie got excited, saying, "Oh my goodness, I'm finally a lieutenant. I can't believe it. Cheesemo, thank you so much." Cheesemo stated, "No problem. You deserve it." Like, do you remember the last 2 pages? Those late night conversations with me and WWFS? Kenzie said, "Of course, how can I forget?" Cheesemo said, "Remember me telling you that one day that you'll make MVP history as the first ever female lieutenant?" Now, I had to be for sure that you were ready, which is how you became the 2nd 9th lieutenant in history, right under Breezy. After Atomic Princess promotion, Cheesemo had to promote more 5th gen members to lieutenant, so Kenzie decided to return back to Black Ops 2. In between the months of June and July, Cheesemo created the MVP Family for the Win channel on YouTube. Before making the YouTube channel, Cheesemo spoke with Kenzie on whether he should give the password to everyone or post everyone's clips himself. Kenzie felt the only 2 people in MVP that should have the channel information is WWE and Black Cheesemo, because a few kids might post random stuff. Cheesemo always agreed with Kenzie's opinions, not because she's a lieutenant or in task force, but because she always knew the best decisions for MVP. Surprisingly, Kenzie was right, because Rich Homie started broadcasting random clips of games nobody plays. Also, his mic wasn't on, so nobody could know why he's playing the game in the first place. Plus, he never made a description either. Furthermore, a huge majority of MVP were posting clips that weren't getting a lot of views, plus the titles were sloppy and didn't really attract attention. Therefore, every time Cheesemo witnessed these problems, he had to change the password of the channel, then explain to Kenzie new issues. Overall, Atomic Princess's MVP career was spectacular. She always played at her best every day, motivated members to become lieutenants, and always resolved issues to keep everyone happy. Atomic Princess played at an ability that made 5th generation stand out as one of the most determined generations in MVP history. Lastly, Atomic Princess accomplished tons of things in MVP that can motivate other females or guys to live up to her legacy. Therefore, since she's still the 9th lieutenant of MVP's 5th generation, allows her the opportunity to train more members to lieutenants, which could allow her to enter in the upcoming 2020 5th Captain Tournament. The end. Wow! Holy shit. So I guess I should give my final thoughts on the chapter. Just as I explained, there's not a single clan leader in the world, I don't care what clan it is or how big it is, that shows a much love to their members as much as I think I do. For me to write all those things about someone, detail from detail, every great thing that they've ever accomplished day, from the time they came in to like literally this year, is something special to me. I appreciate everything Atomic Princess did when she was, playing consistently with the fam. And, that's something to cherish, okay? There's more chapters. I'm trying to figure out whether I should talk about one more chapter before I start to make the book on the YouTube channel. I'm trying to think between Polo Baby or Chocolate, or maybe I'll talk about Dojamo, because a lot of people know how great of a player Dojamo is in MVP, but they don't they don't really know his tale, right? But I really love this chapter. I love all the chapters of the book. I'm probably the only one in MVP that's not even gonna have a fucking chapter. But let me do one last match. I'll be the Hokage, since I see them as, like, you know, this could be the first captain, this can be the second, and this can be the third cap. I don't know, man. Like, I love the MVP book. You know, it shows what these people have done. You know, I don't try to make anybody that ever joins MVP feel like they're nothing, or that they're thinking of the idea of having a clan when it was like 2009 or 2008 or something like that, when Edward, the first cap, who you always see in the intro video to our channel, Edward, the first cap, sort of introduced me to this whole Call of Duty thing, you know? Fuck, I haven't played this in a while, but I really love the fam. And from what I'm seeing from like Black Ops 4 and shit, everybody seems to know how to play properly, so it doesn't look like anybody's gonna be needed to get any training or anything like that. So that's good. You got Royal to Loyal playing consistently. You got the first cap trying to get a fucking game share so that he can play consistently on week, since I won't. And these events near the end of the month, and even maybe next year, the first and third cap, or even Task Force soldiers, are going to be hosting the broadcasts. So you might just see me on a Saturday or a Thursday just checking up on things, you know? Sometimes I tear up. Like, I got a picture of, like, my MVP emblem on, like, as a general, and, like, just like everybody else, you know, when I started MVP, I wasn't on the hierarchy of the fucking ranks, you know. I just wanted to be a member. I didn't want to be leader. I didn't want to be captain. I didn't want no ranks in MVP. I just wanted it a place where good and bad players can join in improving COD. But first gen told me that no, we have to have ranks to organize things and stuff like that, and the ranks are very special. I don't care what anybody says. You know, when you become a lieutenant, that means that you can drop... Let me try to get my team finisher here. It means that you can drop like 35, 40 kills. I was gonna post the clip of Tipsy dropping 40 kills and like 8 deaths or something like that on this map on Black Ops 4, because he's in Task Force, right? So obviously it's expected of him to drop that amount of kills. There we go. But I just chose to do Naruto because at least you guys can just see like some good fights while I read the shit. Ah, Kage, you fucked up.
It looks like neither has waned a bit.
I just love the idea of captains and how, like, they take over from the last cap, they're capped for like ever, but like those 2 years with their 2 generations, like, it's something special. Like, every time I see,
I will let no one harm the Hidden Leaf Village.
Like, every time I see Royal to Loyal play with someone, I get emotional, because it's like he's the third cap. He's the successor of me. I was the second, right? He's playing with all these guys. He's giving all these guys advice, right? Spartan's the same thing. When he gets back and he finishes university, he's gonna be doing the same shit like everybody else. But regardless of all of that, I'm getting spammed invites to get on Black Ops 4. So that ends the chapter. Or what is this? The ninth chapter? Yeah, that ends the 5th gen, the 9th chapter of Kenzie. Because if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't have de-escalated as much issues as I had to back in 2017, early 2016. She really helped me out a lot because I can't do all these things by myself. That's why I got the task force, right? An elite fighting unit made up of the best of the best. Alright, that ends the broadcast. I'm done.